All right, as you can see, boys, they're giving away a free Skull and Hardy relic. I touched on that on my Patrons video, but I said I'm going to make a full video on this regardless. They're giving this away, and now on Global, starting tomorrow, you're going to be getting this as well. I hope this video goes up today. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about which one you should give it to once, you know, all these days have passed and you can finally give your relic to someone. I should have clicked skip. I'm very sad. It's fine. Yep. Okay, sick. All right. Anyway, so let's go to the Demonic Beast like area, and let's go and select Skull and Hardy. Let's go to the relic list. There you go. So I have every relic. I've used all the units with the relics, and I can tell you right now, the relics you definitely don't want are Drolls. Drolls you definitely don't want. Scotty's relic is also kind of eh. So what it does, I can go over like all of them. So Scotty's relic gives her basic stats when she uses a skill and doesn't have debuffs, which will happen every now and then, but for the most part, like even then, it's like 15% I think total, or 20. And it's just not like, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Obviously the stats you get are kind of nice, but it's like, if you're gonna pick one of these, she's not it, okay? Love Scotty, she's on it. Joel, same thing, gives damage reduction for like each buff, but it's like, the Drolls aren't good enough by themselves, and the relic is just kind of there for CC at this point, because he's a good link because he gives HP. The regular Diane, small Diane relic is a joke. It heals her when she crits, which is stupid. Doesn't do anything for her, like what any of these units want to do. I guess it helps her. I guess she likes critting and stuff, but it's still weird. Now this Diane. Now her relic, if you like Ragnarok and you like running the team, or you want to run the team, her relic is broken. Her relic gives, I can just click these, I'm stupid. Yeah, her relic gives everyone like a mini like Lowly Merlin passives. Gives them attack related stats, and it gives them like for like every 6% HP, it gives them 1%. And then no one on your team, if they're part of the Ragnarok agenda, they none of them can get damage for more than half their HP. And especially like with Red Tarmiel, it's so strong. It's so strong. Right now though, Ragnarok team kind of not it. Not even because the units are bad, just because demons are so strong. And they just absolutely demolish that team. So unfortunately not good. Matrona's relic just makes your PvE passive or PvP passive. Or like an everything passive, right? 25% basic stats for all the giants. Horrible. Zauja's one is kind of nice. It's mostly also for CC. I've used it a million times, and I like since day one of it being available, and I never really noticed it. What it does is it reduces enemies' attack rate stats by 10% when they're attacking while debuffed. I've never noticed it like helping me or like living on 1 HP because of that. But the stats are nice, and he has good CC, and he is used on a ton of like debuff teams. Although like less and less now, because you know there's so much good backline now actually. Chandler's relic is good. He's slightly overrated by people that don't play too much PvP, but he's still really good. He's still strong. Like this one is a solid one too if you like care about PvP, because it just gives him damage reduction, more HP. Cleanses debuffs. It's very strong, but it's not like I don't know. I feel like it's falling off more and more, as in the demons don't want him, and there's not many other teams you can run him on. He's still really good on the demon team because he helps with like against like some Merlin cringe, for example. Like he souls that team pretty much, and in the demon match like mirror matchup, I feel like Chandler's really strong as well. If you go first, but that's like pretty much it, right? So regardless, I mean, it's okay. This one gives him 80% crit damage, and that's it. Now, I've talked about this before. His whole thing is he doesn't crit, right? But he has a cleave card that increases damage by half his crit damage. Or like 75% now, I think they buffed it, right? Now, still, him going from like 220 crit damage to 300% crit damage isn't that big of a deal, because not only is that like a 40 or like 35% damage increase for the like cleave card, it's only the cleave card that's getting stronger. His ult removal doesn't get stronger, his ultimate doesn't get stronger, it's just the cleave card. It's one card that this relic buffs. They didn't fully think this through. Yeah, and that's it. That's really all I have to do. It should have been like if the hero doesn't crit, increase attack by 20% up to 3 times or something. I don't know, bro. Just something that like works with all his cards, because he doesn't crit on any of his cards. but he only gets a damage buff from crit damage on his cleave card. So it's like, I don't know. Nanashi like is broken. Nanashi in general was always a really good unit that could never have a slot in a team. Like this thing was so strong, his passive, giving you the buff HP related stat and like crit resistance 20% if you only have 2 cards right now, which will happen a lot. And then when they attack you, they lose Oak H2. It was really strong, but he never really had like a team. But now he just gives 30% basic stats to all unknown, like just flat out. And then also if they have 2 or less cards, they get defense rate stats increased by 20% for 1 turn as well. So you just get so much defensive value from this guy, and stat value and utility. Like his relic is probably the best one here by far. Maybe together with like Diane's, when it comes to strictly like just combat and PvP, right? And unknown team right now can get much higher stats than the Bond team, so for a lot of like point stuff, it's going to be the best one. Also like Goddess can't get that many basic stats as the unknown team. They are that guy. The unknown team is that guy now. So yeah, his one definitely is something you want to consider. Now obviously the big one, the big elephant in the room, the one that you should pick 99% of the time is Thor's Relic, because if you couldn't beat Skull and Hardy before, which I'm pretty sure you can, by the way, the event is genuinely really easy now with all the units we have and like the strategies we have. It is like fairly easy, especially if you have Thonar, even without her relic. It's really easy. You just need to try it. Don't be scared of it, okay? Just try it. Watch like a video on someone. I don't think I did a video on it. I think I did on phase 1, but like that's it. Like just so watch like someone like Nagato probably made a video on like all 3 phases, and like Amazing probably did one too. Just watch whatever you prefer. And then if you get Thor's Relic, you can just get all of these whatever you want if you just farm, because you can unlimitedly like farm Skull and High now. So this one is the smartest option, because this one allows you to get all of these a lot easier and quicker. Because her Holy Relic's broken too. It gives HP related stats every time you use a card, which is really strong. And Oak H2. So yeah, it's really strong. It damn near makes the whole event audible. Like it's comical how strong it is. And then King's Relic doesn't do anything. It actually just a fake relic. It gives him CC. He has the 3rd highest CC in the game though, I think. It's really, that's like the only good thing about it. Unfortunately, but he is not that guy. But Thor's is really good. Thor's is the one I'd most likely get. If I had to make it a tier list format, I'd put like S plus Thonar, and then S would be like Nanashi and Diane, and then the rest would just be like, don't get them, because why would you? Like Kusex is okay too. Chandler's would be an A. And then, yeah, that's it. The rest would be just in B or C. But yeah, Thor's Relic really good, obviously. And this is the smartest one to go with. Because if you're gonna, like, unless you're like a super casual player, you just do every now and then, you just do like some stuff every now and then, and you know you're not gonna touch this, then just get which like Nanashi or like, or Diane or Chandler or maybe even Zodus, I don't know, like depends on what like you like to run. But overall, if you tend to play at least a little bit, then Thor's Relic definitely is the option to go with. But I would understand if you don't go for her, right? If I was a super casual player and I really I log into this game every now and then, right? I don't even do all my dailies every day. I may not even be in a guild to pray and get a gem every day. I just do like 1 or 2 PvP matches a day, and I really just wait for the hype banners to come out and collect my PvP gems, like 50 gems or something every week. If I was like on that like side of casual play, then I'll probably just get like Nanashi or Chandler, I think. And then Nanashi or Diane, I think, personally, right? But yeah, it's up to you again, right? Whatever you want the most. Thor lets you allow to farm all of them. Nanashi and Chandler are the best. Scotty's is bad. Joel's is bad. This Diane's is a joke. This Matrona's is a joke. It's not a joke. It does come in, but you know. You get it. This Zodus one doesn't really feel like it does anything. Chandler's is okay. Kusex is okay. Not really though. It makes his cleave card hit really hard-ish. It's not that big of an increase, but it is noticeable. But yeah, anyway, that's it for the video, boys. I hope this was helpful. I don't think you should have any questions, but if you have any questions, you can let me know, I guess. But yeah, that's it from me. Good job.